The humanoid robotics industry just got hit with a bombshell. Figure AI, one of Silicon Valley's most hyped startups, is facing serious allegations of exaggerating its progress with BMW, and insiders are finally speaking out. Welcome back, guys. Alfie here, bringing you another shocking AI news. Figure AI caught in lie and BWM worker speaks out. What is actually going on? Is it real? Let's break this down step by step. A new investigative report from Fortune has exposed shocking discrepancies between Figure CEO Brett Adcock's public claims and what's actually happening inside BMW's Spartanburg, South Carolina factory. While Adcock has been telling investors and the media that a fleet of Figure 02 robots are performing end-to-end operations at the plant, BMW's own statements reveal a very different reality. What began as whispers in manufacturing circles has now exploded into a full-blown controversy that threatens to undermine the company's credibility just as it seeks to raise a staggering $1.5 billion in new funding at a $40 billion valuation, a figure that would place it above established giants like Ford Motor Company. At the heart of this growing scandal is a fundamental disconnect between what Figure AI's charismatic CEO Brett Adcock has been telling the world about his company's robots working in BMW's Spartanburg, South Carolina plant, and what multiple independent reports confirm is actually happening on the factory floor. The implications of this discrepancy extend far beyond one startup's growing pains. They strike at the very heart of the burgeoning humanoid robotics industry and raise uncomfortable questions about whether we're witnessing genuine technological breakthroughs or carefully orchestrated hype designed to separate investors from their money. The controversy came to a head when Fortune Tech correspondent Jason Del Rey decided to fact-check a February LinkedIn post by Adcock that boldly declared Figure had a fleet of robots performing end-to-end operations at the BMW facility. This would represent a quantum leap for humanoid robotics, the kind of seamless integration into complex manufacturing processes that the industry has been promising for years, but has consistently failed to deliver at scale. Del Rey's subsequent investigation revealed a far less impressive reality. According to BMW's own spokesperson, as of February, the automaker was merely conducting off-hour tests with a single Figure robot at any given time, with the machine performing just one basic task: retrieving metal sheets and placing them into fixtures in preparation for welding. This is about as far from end-to-end operations as one could imagine in automotive manufacturing. When pressed about the glaring discrepancy between Adcock's claims and BMW's account, the automaker declined to explain and instead directed all questions back to Figure's founder, who notably failed to respond to Fortune's inquiries. This stonewalling only served to heighten suspicions that something was amiss in what was being billed as one of the most significant humanoid robotics deployments to date. The Wall Street Journal soon followed with its own investigation, uncovering additional inconsistencies in Figure's narrative. Their reporting revealed that as of April 1st, BMW had 3 Figure robots at its Spartanburg facility, but only one was ever in use at a time, practicing basic grasping and placement tasks exclusively during non-production hours. While BMW later updated its statement to claim that more than 3 robots were now being tested in both non-production and live production situations, this still fell dramatically short of the full-scale deployment suggested by Adcock's public statements. What makes these revelations particularly damaging is the timing. Figure AI is currently in the midst of raising its Series C round, seeking that massive $1.5 billion investment that would catapult its valuation to nearly $40 billion. For context, that's more than the market capitalization of household names like Spotify or Ford. Investors being asked to commit at these levels have every right to expect complete transparency about the true state of the company's technology and commercial deployments. Adcock's tendency toward hyperbolic claims isn't limited to his LinkedIn posts. In an interview with futurist Peter Diamandis, who happens to be a Figure investor, the CEO stated unequivocally, "We have robots there at BMW that are operating every single day. They're in Spartanburg, South Carolina. They're helping build cars." This language clearly implies meaningful, ongoing contributions to BMW's manufacturing process, a characterization that appears fundamentally at odds with the limited testing scenario described by BMW itself. The day Fortune published its exposé, Adcock appeared to walk back his earlier claims, posting a video on X with markedly more restrained language about the BMW tests. Gone was any mention of fleets or end-to-end operations. Instead, he focused on incremental progress enabled by Figure's proprietary Helix AI system. This sudden shift in messaging suggests either a deliberate attempt to soften previous exaggerations or a realization that the truth was about to come out regardless. The Helix AI system itself represents another potential area of concern. Announced earlier this year as Figure's in-house replacement for OpenAI's technology, following the dissolution of that partnership, Helix has been billed as a revolutionary vision language action model, specifically designed for humanoid robotics control. Figure claims it's the first such system capable of running on multiple robots simultaneously. However, without independent verification of these claims, and given the questions surrounding Figure's other assertions, some industry observers are beginning to wonder whether Helix represents genuine innovation or just another marketing talking point, alleging that the company had exaggerated its flight testing achievements and misrepresented its FAA certification timeline. While the suit was eventually dropped, the episode left lingering questions about Adcock's approach to communicating his company's progress, questions that are now being asked with renewed urgency about Figure AI. The implications of this scandal extend far beyond Figure itself. The entire humanoid robotics industry is at a critical juncture, with billions of dollars pouring into startups promising near-term automation solutions. Tesla's Optimus, 1X Technologies, backed by OpenAI, and Chinese firms like Unitree Robotics are all making bold claims about their capabilities. Yet time and again, when the curtain is pulled back, the reality fails to match the hype. Tesla's much-touted We Robot event in fall 2024, where a fleet of Optimus bots supposedly demonstrated advanced capabilities, was later revealed to rely heavily on teleoperation, with human operators secretly controlling many of the robot's actions. Similarly, customers who purchased Unitree's advanced G1 humanoid have complained that achieving the fluid movements shown in marketing materials requires expert-level programming knowledge far beyond what typical users possess. This pattern of overpromising and underdelivering threatens to create a crisis of confidence in the humanoid robotics sector at precisely the moment when genuine progress is being made. The danger is that legitimate innovations may get drowned out by growing investor skepticism, fueled by cases like Figure's apparent exaggeration of its BMW deployment. BMW and Figure have scheduled a joint press event for May, which many observers see as a make-or-break moment for the partnership. Will this event provide transparent demonstrations of what Figure's robots can actually do in a real manufacturing environment? Or will it be another carefully stage-managed showcase designed to dazzle while obscuring the true limitations of the technology? The stakes couldn't be higher. If Figure can't substantiate its claims with unambiguous evidence of meaningful, scalable deployment at BMW, the consequences could be severe. Beyond the immediate impact on its ability to raise that crucial $1.5 billion, the company risks becoming a cautionary tale about the perils of hype in the robotics industry. Perhaps more importantly, this episode serves as a wake-up call for investors, journalists, and industry observers. As humanoid robotics transitions from science fiction to commercial reality, maintaining rigorous standards of accountability and transparency will be essential to separating genuine breakthroughs from marketing spin. The technology is too important and the potential benefits too significant to allow them to be undermined by overzealous claims that can't withstand scrutiny. For now, all eyes remain on Figure AI and BMW. The May event may provide clarity, or it may deepen the mystery. But one thing is certain. In the high-stakes world of humanoid robotics, where billions of dollars and entire industries hang in the balance, the truth matters. And right now, there are far too many unanswered questions about what's really happening in that South Carolina factory. As this story continues to develop, it serves as a powerful reminder that in technology, as in all things, when something seems too good to be true, it usually is. The humanoid robotics revolution may indeed be coming, but if companies like Figure AI want to lead that charge, they'll need to do so with facts, not fantasies. The alternative could be a collapse in confidence that sets the entire industry back years. And that's a future nobody in robotics can afford. Thanks for tuning, and we'll catch you in the next update.